Hey everybody, welcome back to my studio. I've got another product to show you today. It's the Visual Sound H20 Liquid Chorus and Echo. There it is there, rather handsome box. It's got a lot of features. The right side features an echo that is actually a digital hybrid circuit. So you're getting a nice warm analog echo with all the vintage artifacts that you would love. But it's actually a digital hybrid in that the guitar tone or the dry signal is never converted to digital. So that's a really cool feature on this pedal. On the left side of the pedal, you've got the chorus vibrato side. So you can choose between chorus and vibrato via a knob that sweeps all the way from one way to the other. You also have a tone knob that can brighten or darken the sound of the chorus or the tone of the chorus. You have a three-way intensity switch that allows you to basically just choose between three different intensities. So if you wanted to dial in just a quick chorus sound and then just wanted it to be slightly more intense without changing the knobs, you can just throw the switch and it'll get you there quickly. So it's a nice tool for just kind of editing your sound. And it also has what's called a detune switch. That allows you to get really just wacky, really highly modulated effects. It's set up with the pure tone buffer circuit on both sides of the pedal. That can be turned on or off via internal dip switches. And the outputs on the pedal, you can see there's quite a few ins and outs. It allows you to route the pedal to however you would desire. So if you just plug into the right side input and the left side output number 1, you're going to get in series right to left. So your chorus is going to be feeding your echo. But if you, your echo would be feeding your chorus. But if you wanted to go the other way and you didn't want your echoes to be chorused or modulated, you could plug into the chorus side first, to the echo side, and then out to your amp, which is a really nice feature. Or as always, Visual Sound is great at this. You could make it to completely discrete effects, like if you wanted to route into a digital switcher, which would be a really cool thing to be able to do. It also has what they're calling forever switches. They've been tested to 10 million stomps. So they definitely last forever. So yeah, it's a really well built box with a lot of great features. So without further ado, let's check into it. It's the Visual Sound H20 Liquid Chorus and Echo. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be using a beautiful 1967 Fender Telecaster. This was loaned to me by a very kind fellow. I'm going to be using my my Sir SH100. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I've got a sound up that I really dig for a lot of stuff that I do, especially for sessions. I would say it's more of an ethereal sound. I'm saying ethereal because I don't want to say vibey because I hate that word. Anyways, here's the sound. I'm using both sides of the processor, the H2O. I'm using the delay on kind of a medium long delay, and I'm using kind of a medium bright, kind of faster chorus sound. So a cool effect, you can hear that the delay is really, really good at doing the feedback stuff. Really easy to control, just like a great kind of old analog style delay would be. Chorus is really lush and rich. So let me just show you the dials really quick so you can kind of hear what's going on. We'll just do the chorus side first. Okay, so it's set up, as you can see right here, the tone is actually rolled all the way off, so it would be a darker chorus setting. So let's just go tone center real quick. Now we'll go tone all the way to the right. So you can hear how it brightens things up, and that's a fabulous feature in a chorus box. It's definitely something I would prefer. And just real quick, let's just do the intensity switch so you guys can kind of get an idea what that's doing. I'll start it on the left with the same exact sound. Here it is in the center. You can see it's just a little more intense. Here it is all the way over. So that's a really nice feature if you've dialed in a chorus sound, but you don't necessarily want to just be turning the knobs to try to get it a little more intense or a little less intense. That's a great feature. You've got your width and depth where you want it, but you're like, gosh, it just needs to be a little more intense. So it's a fabulous feature. So that's more of like a Leslie effect. You can see that I basically I just darkened up the tone, sped it up, gave it a little more depth, a little more width, and you know, it's kind of a to each his own thing when it comes to dialing in kind of a Leslie effect. That's what makes it so cool with this box. I love the fact too that it has the capability of giving you the width of your waveform as well as the depth. So it's quite a bit more tweakability. Most chorus boxes don't give you the option of actually changing the width of the waveform, so that's really, really cool. And just to show you another feature real quick, it's on the chorus side, it's very capable of doing highly modulated effects. And it's got a detune switch, and basically what it does is it just takes your guitar out of the signal. So obviously that's really wacky, but you can dial that in, especially for kind of low baritone-y stuff. It's great for that kind of stuff. So it's a really nice feature just to have, should you choose to use it. On the delay side, oh, you know what I didn't show you, sorry, is let's listen to the vibrato just really quick. I actually have a setting I kind of put in. Okay, so we'll move it to the, sorry, that's the tone. We'll move it to the vibrato side, or closer to the vibrato side. I'll just let you hear it real quick. So it's a great sounding vibrato circuit. Chorus. Vibrato. Or anywhere in between. So this is kind of a cool sound. This is actually using slapback on one side and the chorus on the other. It kind of brings up an old Police tune. And we could make that, you know, a little bit tighter if we wanted to, a little quicker. So that's like a really great effect. That's, you know, that's just kind of old school sound, but I love that stuff. The box sounds really, really big, really spread out. Even for being in mono, it's really great. Let's look at the delay side. Because even though it doesn't have a ton of features, it's still really great. Like I love it as a slapback delay. For like kind of almost rockabilly, or I guess country rockabilly. Really cool for that stuff. And then of course you can go into the longer delays. You throw the switch to the right, add the repeats. So yeah, there's just a ton of features with this delay. I tried to show in the performance side of it some of the stuff that I'm not showing you here, like how it sounds with like a drive box at the front end of the delay. It works great for that. It's a great box, man. I'm not sure what else I can show you because there's just so many features and so much you can do with it. If you've got any sound or any questions about the product, get a hold of Visual Sound. Go to visualsound.net and they can answer any questions you might have about it. But yeah, it's a really fun product. It's a really great thing to have, you know, just in your arsenal of just mod effects. And what I love about it is there's so much in this little box, but it's not this expensive digital box, and you can really, really get a lot out of it. So yeah, check it out at visualsound.net. And as always, thanks so much for stopping in and checking out what I've got going. And we will see you in the next installment. Rock on.